Hey guys, Sauniche here with some Heroes of the Storm action for you. We are going to be having this replay is it's about a diamond level replay, mid diamond level that I took off of hotslogs.com. If you guys don't know what that is, it is a third-party website that was established to kind of give a rough ranking to where people fall when playing Heroes of the Storm. So let's introduce our teams real quick right here. Pause that and bring up our talents as well. We have Jazzup playing with the Lost Vikings, Tak playing with Sylvanas, Z Ponage playing with Brightwing, Tails playing with Diablo, Yin Yang playing with Vala, and on our red team, Sooner playing Zeratul, Basic Z playing Jaina, Sunshine playing Tyrande, Tucker Mouth playing ETC, and Mono playing Uther. So moving in here, looking at our first talents picking up, we have Viking Horde with the Wind, Bribe, Soul Feast, Composite Arrows, pretty standard there. Ranger's Mark and Block from Tyrande and ETC. We'll see what everyone else picks up. Looks like Jane is having trouble deciding where to go. Blue is splitting up those Vikings, trying to get maximum experience soakage from them. So moving into this fight now, let's see what is going to go down. Looks like Red realizes they can't contest the Watchtower, so they decide to back it up. And this talent on Sylvanas is one that I really do like. It increases the range of her Withering Fire by 25%. So you'll see that range that she has right now. I can never click on it. There we go. It's actually a pretty decent range with that talent. Without that talent, it is incredibly short. Looks like Jazzup. Balog here is going to go down. He has 29-30 health, and apparently he still has 2 health left right there. I'm not sure what's up with that. So chests are up. Looks like Sooner and Basic are going to pick up this bottom chest. Oh, top chest already taken by the blue team. They pretty much took that thing out as quickly as possible. Looks like Olaf is moving up to the top lane. Trying to micro the Vikings like this is incredibly difficult. It can be incredibly rewarding though if you can pull it off, because you can let the rest of your team roam and gank where they want to. Looks like Zeratul's trying to get this turn in here. Vala can stop it, and she does with the Hungering Arrow off now as well. Sooner trying to turn around. Oh, the overcharge and the shadow charge and the overpower. Lifts up, gives 5 more coins to the red team. Zeratul is down for the next 5 seconds right there. And this is a full turn in for them, so I don't know. Let's check out what this turn in, or what this fort looks like. That might be enough damage to kill this fort. It's going to be super close, so we'll keep an eye on that. Second talent here is coming up here in just probably about a minute or so. Well, probably more like 30 seconds. There's damage raining down on these. One more shot for this tower. Seems a shame to waste a whole cannon on that, especially when it got killed by the splash damage. Oh, that's kind of a bummer right there. This tower should go down. Zeratul goes down on the bottom lane. There's his body right there. Corpse rolling around. So I just want to see. I don't think it's going to kill it. It's going to bring it. Oh, no, it did kill it. That was enough damage. Oh, that was just barely enough damage. So our little 4 talents here for Team Red. Double Envenom is going to be very, very devastating to Red in these team fights. We do have the Spin to Win from those Vikings. I love how they just straight up took the Whirlwind and just named it Spin to Win. Took out that little moniker that everyone calls it. Nicely done by Tak to move back. Realized Uther was coming down on top of her. Looks like each team has 2 coins at the moment. Jaina doing a pretty good job on the bottom here with her push. Amplified Healing. If we take a look at the rest of the talents, Vampiric Assault from Vala is one that you don't see super often. A lot of times at that tier, we're used to seeing kind of a battle momentum. Looks like Eric goes down on the bottom. Nope, where did Eric go down? That was in the mid. So we should be back any second now. Already back right there. And so like I said, we were used to seeing battle momentum, but they took that away from Vala, so she can't really use it anymore. And now pretty slow so far. Looks like Blue will have their level 7 talents here any second now. They're hard to pick up in the middle of a fight sometimes. So looks like Endless Death holding more souls for Diablo with the Amplified Healing does give him does stack with his regen from his souls. Uther way out of position here. Looks like Balog goes down right there again. So Lost Vikings not doing too good on their micro. Mono trying to, I don't know what he's trying to do back there. Just hold the line, make sure he can't get attacked or can't get surrounded. But he let himself get body blocked in, so Uther goes down right there. And at this point, if we take a look at the Lost Vikings, they do have 1 full death, so 4 Vikings have died. But this XP contribution, double anyone else in the game at the moment, and that is key to this 1-level lead that Blue has right now. So both teams have their level 7 talents. Red just got them. We have First Aid, Frostbitten, Mule coming off of Tyrande, Guitar Hero coming out of ETC, and Cleanse from Uther. Pretty good all around for the most part. And let's talk a little bit about Uther's changes. It's like another second round of chests are coming up. Blue is already taking that top one. And the bottom one coming out here for the red team. Uther going down on the top lane. Maybe not. ETC gets a little bit separated from his team right there, but manages to peel for Uther pretty well. Diablo is out of mana. He can't use any of his abilities. So like I said, I did want to talk about some of the Uther changes that they did. They've got, they did change his trait, so instead of being able to use his abilities while he's dead, he can only use Flash of Light. So we'll take a look at that at the next one. He's still getting the basic talents, so I don't know if they really accomplished, if Blizzard accomplished what they wanted to do. So it looks like Z-Ponage getting a little bit of a turn in here. And collapsing onto Olaf there is Team Red. Nice rotation out of them to pick off those last Vikings, but even with that, they're still 1 level behind here, and Jaina, way out of position, is going to go down. Pushes Blue even closer to that crucial level 10 advantage. Looks like Sooner's going to get a full turn in here, so this will even up the game in a big way. Especially if we move in, and, well, these don't have any damage on them, so that will not even the game up as much as it could. Ultimates here are up the blue team. We have Longboat Raid coming up with Wailing Arrow and Lightning Breath, Rain of Vengeance as well. And let's see what that last ultimate from Brightwing is going to be, whether it is Emerald Wind or Blink Heal. Honestly, I think Blink Heal might be a little bit better. Sunshine misses that. Lunar Flare. Here's Olaf turn. So he did go with Blink Kill. Both teams now have their ultimates. Void Prism from Zeratul, Water Elemental from Jaina, Starfall from Tyrande instead of Shadowstalk. Looks like Sunshine might be getting a little greedy right there. Attack taking some damage, but not much, as those Blink Kills keep him alive. And that is 2 ultimates being used for the blue team, so that is going to be something that they really need to watch out for. So basic and Tucker Mouse going to take out this fort. And Red has pulled almost even here. Z-Ponage trying to make these Giants count for as much as possible, which I don't think they're going to get much more than they already have. Maybe one more shot. Nope. One more shot doesn't work out for them. Diablo moving up here to the Knights to take those down. And we have most of the red team on the bottom lane right now. Z-Ponage can be anywhere on the map that he chooses to be. With his phase shift, he can teleport to any hero, so he could just safely stay down here in the bottom and move to where they have a team fight when that does come up. Looks like Red is rotating up to the top. Jaina moving forward. She might be a little bit separated from her team. Gets lifted up and pushed into that and immediately evaporates. Looks like Tails is trying to stay alive. Z-Ponage blinks in here and trying to keep Tails alive as much as he can, but Tails will go down right there. Had enough souls to resurrect immediately, so he will be back into this fight any second now. That might take Uther out, and like I said, I wanted to take Uther. Flash of Light, heal an ally for 200 or for some damage, and it only has a 1.5 second cooldown, so he is a heal bot once he is pushed into his ghost form. He can still use his activated abilities in ghost form, so that is rather interesting. Top fort goes down to those Knights. Very good choice to take those. And every ultimate but Mosh Pit got used in that fight, and Wailing Arrow didn't get used either. So Wailing Arrow can actually be used to cancel out that Mosh Pit. Really, really nice play and a nice ability if you can pull it off as Sylvanas. Take a look at her build. What she's doing here is making their minions explode. That's always a nice one. Wailing Arrow, and then we have Splinter Shot. So she's building up her Q as much as possible. Personally, I like to build her. Let me look at Tyrande here. I like to build her Shadow Dagger more because this can get a put a debuff on the enemy team that makes them take 25% more damage to every target it hits. And since it spreads, that can be absolutely devastating. Good rotation here from red. Coming down, if they can catch blue out of position. Oh, no, 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 blue, don't split up like this. This is what you don't need to do. Stay together, although Uther right there gets caught out of position with the Divine Storm. Will keep him alive, maybe. Yes, it will, just barely. So close right there, 126 health on Uther, keeping him up. And nobody went down. Looks like we have Eric peeled off here to soak up top, and that is a 2-level lead now for the blue team. So they have been in firm control of this game from the very beginning. That mule coming down to try and save this fort from Tyrande. Puts that on cooldown immediately, but those are the last coins that blue needs for their third turn-in of the game to red's one turn-in. Looks like Zeratul is moving down towards the bottom. I'm not sure what that was for. Now we have a big team fight happening right here. Diablo trying to go in there. Diablo just trying to go ham, and there's the Shrink Ray on Diablo. It is always nice. Especially when he looks like Volley goes down as well. So red swinging this game back into their favor. ETC moving down right there. He may have overextended. Probably going to end up dead right here. Nope. Brightwing goes down immediately. There's Jaina trying to get away from Eric. He will go down as well. And Sylvanas is moving out of position. I don't know what she's thinking right there. So that was a 3.5 player swing. And 9 coins now to the red team. So that pushed them almost dead even. They are still behind in 1 level, but they are on the same talent tier. And they should be able to catch up in levels pretty quickly, especially if these minions up here can destroy this fort quite a bit. Wailing Arrow hasn't really been used in this fight. I feel like that could have been a very effective ultimate had it been used. Tails here engaged a little bit early without the rest of his team on the same page. So that ended up working out too well for them. Looks like Attack and Jazz. So they did indeed take that fort out up top. So that is going to be huge in evening up this game. Both teams at level 15 now. If blue can get that level 16 edge, get this next set of talents, maybe they can take control of this game again. Oh, it's going to be pretty close as red is right on their heels in terms of experience. There comes Apocalypse up. The water elemental is coming out, and with that Shrink Ray just makes that Diablo attack deal so much less damage. Halves the damage. There's the Wailing Arrow out on Jaina. That's who Sylvanas wanted with it. The ETC slowing, peeling very well for Jaina, keeping her alive. And both teams have that level 16 edge right now in the middle of this fight. Zeratul soaking here on the bottom actually gives his team an experience lead for the first time in this game. And a 4-man mosh pit. Unfortunately for him, no one was there to take advantage of it. So that could have been an amazing deal, but now 2 red heroes are dead instead of most of blue being dead right there. Jaina being kept alive by Uther. So that that mosh pit was amazing, but the follow-up just was not there. Absolutely non-existent follow-up. Zeratul hiding in the smoke up there, wants a kill. If he can get Sylvanas, he would love that, considering how squishy she is. And indeed would definitely got that kill off. So we got a stun here on Brightwing. Probably should use phase shift to get out of there, or a blink kill to move back in. Apocalypse, or not Apocalypse, Lightning Breath is back up. Sooner trying to get that kill and get out of there. So that puts blue back in the lead yet again. Here comes a 3rd red hero down for that only 1 of blue. So at this point, it is a race to level 20. There's a coin sitting up here on the minimap that we are not seeing. Zeratul moving backwards. Diablo trying to reveal him right there. Doesn't work out that well in Diablo's favor. Picking up that 1 coin, that gives Sooner 9 coins, and he is actually holding all of the coins for red at the moment. I think he wants to try and turn in, but I don't know if he can do it. Looks like Sylvanas is going for the Night Camp. With Vala's help, the 2 of them will be able to do this basically immediately. Sylvanas freezing all these minions so they can't actually attack or do anything. And here's Zeratul going for that turn in. I don't know how much map awareness he has about what is going on. So this could be fairly risky, but I think he realizes that he can actually get in there. Jaina just is going to be able to jump in there and steal that coin, especially with... Oh, Brightwing goes down right there, and that is 6 coins to blue or to red now. They are holding a 12-5, and now this is a 4-on-2 fight. They should not be going in there. Diablo goes down right there. Vala's going to go down as well. Nobody on the red team dead, even though they're all super low. Look at their health bars up here. Looks like Uther's going to go down as... So Uther finally dies, but that was a 1-3 swing, and it might even be more than that coming up here. Oh, the Vikings can't land that mortar shell. And if Zeratul can pick off someone here, Jump keeps them up. And Diablo coming in to try and peel for his team, but now that Diablo is out, he will be... That is his 2nd death in this fight. So... Oh man, red taking the lead yet again. Blue just kind of throwing that whole fit away. That whole fight, I should say, not fit. Not sure where fit came from. There's 5 coins. We'll give them that next turn in, and especially if they can kill this fort before that turn in goes in, that's going to be huge because it's going to focus the entire attack down here onto this little town. On the other hand, we do have blue mercenaries pushing across the top, so this is helping out immensely. Unfortunately for blue, looks like red is wise to what is going on, so they'll be moving up here to take this out. And the cannon is going to do far more damage. Both towers and the well already gone. 2 shots on the gate, though, is a bit of a waste. And I was going to say, we should have more cannonballs of that. There they are, inbound right now. Sylvana's doing her best to do a little bit of lane cleanup, and just the Merc control coming out of red. Won that team fight, took this siege camp, taking this night camp, took this siege camp, taking this night camp, every available Merc camp on the map except for the boss. Getting that really, really hard lane presence and push that they need. So here is level 20 for the red team coming in now. So we'll see what they are able to do with this. They have 20 coins as well. 14 of them here between ETC and Zeratul. ETC has to blink out of the way, waste that a little bit. You really want to be using that to initiate. They are so clumped up here. Oh, if ETC can get down here with a mosh pit, that would be absolutely huge, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to wear off before he can get there. So there's Zeratul. Oh, Zeratul, what are you doing? 7 coins, dude. Never give up that many coins, although Sylvanas is coming out here. And with that Wailing Arrow, will keep him from doing too much damage. Both teams dancing around each other at the moment. Looks like someone's calling for retreat there. And Zeratul definitely needs to back out. I don't know what he's doing with this. He needs to blink away immediately. Come on, Zeratul, get out of there. Oh, ow, man. Oh, there's a good mosh pit right there. That'll take out Tak and Yin Yang. So that is a 3-0 swing for red. Did take almost all of their ultimates to achieve, but almost always that will be worth it. And now they probably should go for the boss. They have 40 seconds here where they have a 2-man advantage. So going for the boss is probably what they should end up doing. It looks like that is indeed what they want to do. Zeratul should turn in his 7 and then move to the top lane. Or just let Jaina turn in her 5. And pick up another couple of coins right here. They only have 25 seconds left to do this boss. So they may have squandered their opportunity. Especially with Zeratul hearthing home. Jaina's turning in those 5. So that will kill this mid fort. Thankfully. And do a little bit of damage to the top one. Probably just kill the gate. Maybe the well in the tower. Looks like Tyrande and ETC here. Only 5 seconds left until Diablo gets back. And about 8 seconds until Blue is back to full strength. So they need to get on this right now. Well, they might have that boss regardless with just the 2 of them. And with the other members of Team Red giving lane presence, it's really hard to read the map and know that there is a boss fight going on. Just with the way that this map is shaping up. There is 21 coins right here for Zeratul and Jaina. Although there's Vala trying to make that happen. Although she is out there by herself. And with that double, oh, the Water Elemental was probably a bit overkill. Probably not something that needed to happen. But here is another turn in for red. Oh, that is going to be absolutely devastating. He's going to take out this top fort just in time for the boss to get there. And then focus quite a bit on this bottom. He might actually kill both of these. Oh, that is going to be huge. Shot getting in. A little bit of wasted firepower here for the red team. Looks like Tack is moving forward. Sooner tried to use rewind right there to miss out. Wailing arrow comes out. Doesn't actually hit anyone of that much importance. Mono got shot right there. In just a minute. And we have the Lost Vikings in their ship. Where are they? Well, there they are down there, and we are actually going to hide the interface. Oops, disabled the sound there for just a second. S is right next to W. You'll have to excuse me for that. So big old fight going on here. Looks like Uther goes down, jump, comes out of the Lost Vikings and keeps them alive, but there goes Olaf down, losing 5 coins, most of which are picked up by ETC, and that brings their core down to, what does that bring their core down to? 63%. We're bringing all of our talents back up now. Uther still trying to take pot shots here and there. I think he's going to run in there and just hit the core. Did they take his auto attack away in ghost form? They must have, because he's not able to attack the core right there. Looks like Red realizes that they need to bail, and down to 58% on that core. All three, two of the keeps down. This one fairly damaged as well. You can see only 8,500 health out of the 13,000 that it has. ETC goes down right there, loses 8 coins, just an inch away from safety. Oh, that is just like 3 inches away from safety. That is not a good place for him to die. Zeratul right here cannot lose these 3 coins. They need to not blow their lead. I believe that was Wormhole that came up. I think he has that talent. Yep, Wormhole using that to get back to where he was. Indeed, and now with everyone mounting up and 3 coins here on Zeratul, they want these desperately. Oh, Wailing Arrow moved. So Brightwing goes down for the blue team, and Zeratul is actually going to be able to get out of there. Nicely juked by him. But there goes Jaina down as well. So Blue's making a little bit of a comeback. Levels are even. What they need is to even up these lanes, kill these forts so that they don't get constantly pushed by these catapults. That'll work as well. Looks like Savannah or Tyrande probably realizes that she's not going to get away, so she just turns and tries to do as much damage as she possibly can. Looks like Trucker Mouth is may have.
Blue team's core
Did he throw in the game here? Looks like Zeratul's trying to push down, getting a little bit desperate, going more for the back door than anything else. Nicely done right there by Zeratul. So he's going for this back door. We'll see if he can make it happen. Double. Oh, the Void Prism misses Vala just off to the edge, and he. Oh, that wormhole. Nicely done, but unfortunately the bottom keep is still there, so Zeratul goes down. Would have been a good choice if he had not walked into the blast radius of that fort. I guess the shot radius, not really a blast radius. That would be more like a giant explosion is coming. Mono here trying to get away from Jazz Up. Uses the Shrink Ray on Eric as if he wasn't small enough already. Makes him absolutely tiny right there. That was adorable. I hope we get to see that again. And that brings that core down to 46% now. So if Zeratul does that a couple more times, they might be pretty even in this. Jaina trying to prevent some of the damage to this bottom core, or to this bottom keep, I should say. Turn in there from red, and it's going to kill the mid, and now it's starting to kill the top, especially with that mule there to repair these up. Can take quite a bit more damage than those cannonballs are going to be able to do. So Diablo picking up a bunch of mercenaries up here, along with the rest of his team. So it's not just Diablo; it is everyone. There's that mule trying to repair that. That mule has got some. Oh, finally dies right there. I don't know if that timed out or if that got killed. Looks like the boss is coming up in 17 seconds, and the winner of this fight could actually determine the outcome of this game. Say both teams know that this is happening, and they are trying to form up, and the winner of this team fight very well could win the game. We're gonna just put everything down so we can see what is going on right here. I just realized that I hid the mini map, so that makes it a little bit difficult for me to actually see what is going on. Looks like Val is moving up there, taking a multi-shot in there to give herself some vision. And there's Diablo jumping in there. being a little bit more cautious with his lightning breath since it's getting that off, but oh, that lightning breath was a bit of a waste. Can't use that for another 50 seconds now, which, granted, that is a full possibility that this team fight stretches out that long. So we're going to see what they can do here. Tails moving backwards, trying to hook up with his team, trying to pick somebody up, but gets separated, and with that shrink ray, oh, but the shadow charge lets him get out of there. That shrink ray comes up. Looks like Mono was about to die, but gets saved. Oh, and the withering arrow goes off completely wasted. Tried to time it right with the Zeratul ultimate finishing, but it wasn't meant to be, so that will be... I think Diablo is already back thanks to his soul count. It was up. What is he at now? Still at 50, so he was at a full 150 skull count there. The Sooners just waiting in this bush, looking for his opportunity to jump out and shank someone with his side blade. Tails and Trucker Mouth pushing forward here, trying to trade off blows through the tanks, and looks like Sylvanas jump back there. Tails jumping forward, and there's Apocalypse, or not Apocalypse, excuse me, Lightning Breath. I could not get that one right today. So the Halitosis breath coming out of Diablo. And there's ETC moving into the middle of the enemy team and actually gets saved by Diablo instead of overpowered. Instead of just letting him there to die, he overpowered him into range of the heals. Mono goes down in there finally. So Uther is out of the fight. And you see this really cool new animation they have on the Ghost is that little like light flowing around him. So that might give that boss to the blue team as they move in. Looks like they are taking down Zeratul as well. He's got rewind up, double blinks coming there out of Sylvanas being uber greedy with that. So that Bolt of the Storm looks like Diablo goes down for top lane, and he does not have the skulls to come back from this. ETC moving forward, and there is Sooner hurting himself more with that ultimate than anything else. Double. Oh, Sooner will go down right there. Double Singularity Strike coming out of him, trying to slow them down. Nice jump coming out of the Vikings right there. And chests are coming up just in time for the blue team to make a stand here. So both teams down a player in this fight in the mid. Lost Vikings doing a very good job of sticking together and holding on to all those coins. They do have 21, which is more than enough for their turn in. So this will even it up for the blue team now. It will kill this top. Kill the top keep up here, so even up their lanes. And do a little bit of damage to this bottom lane. Mule's trying to repair it to make sure that it doesn't die. Looks like Red is going straight for the boss now. That is actually very, very gutsy of them. I don't know. Oh, I see what they were thinking. Okay. So they went up there to take the boss, and they decided to trade the turn-in and the chests. So that is what they wanted to do. There comes the phase shift up here to the top. So they were hoping to trade the boss for the turn-in and just march down to the middle, down to this really weakened core and just end up taking it out. Looks like ETC gets thrown in there, but blinks out of the way. The Viking longboat coming up, dealing damage to everyone around. That the auto attacks from that thing hurt really, really bad. They hit like an absolute truck. There's a wailing arrow coming out on Jaina to stop her, and the lightning breath as well. Probably not crucial to that. Although chasing Jaina down can be one of the most annoying things in the world because she'll just slow you and then run away from you. And even if you do have a gap closer, she'll just do that over and over again because every single ability she has does slow. So Red was actually not able to get that boss secured and ended up losing a couple of players, a couple of heroes in that fight. Overall, you'll see dead even game on these kills for the most part. 20.25 to 21. Looks like Mono's about to make it 22. No! The Divine Storm goes off, but the Mosh Pit goes off as well and only catches one player in it. I guess one and third player. But their Mono goes down, should probably not have turned around. Now Trucker Mouth moving forward, trying to get away from the blue team now. This bottom chest still has all 5 coins. That one just sitting on the ground right there. So if they can get, looks like Sooner moving around, trying to get out of this block. and another lightning breath will make sure that he goes nowhere fast. And now blue can secure that boss. So they knew exactly what they had, and I am actually astonished. I didn't realize this fort was still up. I thought for sure that that volley was going to kill it, but this mule is going to keep it back up to full health. So Red doing a great job of keeping themselves in this game. They technically do have the advantage. They are behind in levels, but they are ahead in buildings. So at this point in the game, levels don't matter nearly as much as these buildings do. And this huge wave right here, oh my gosh. This bottom keep might be done. So many archers. How many is that? I wish I could. I can't grab them all. I wish I could do the StarCraft thing. Just grab all those just to look at how many units are actually right there. Looks like Diablo realizes what's going on, so he moves out. And he's going to take all this damage. So this big creep wave. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, Diablo, what are you doing? You need to keep fighting that creep wave. I don't think they're actually going to be able to kill that now at the moment. But here comes that boss for blue down, and it very well could take out this top keep and make this game very, very even now. In terms of number of buildings, both teams are tied at 1 fort to 1. And we are approaching 30 minutes in this game, just past it right there. This has been an epic back and forth slugfest from both teams. I am enjoying this game quite a lot. With a oh. Okay, that was a little bit scary from Diablo. I don't know if you guys could hear that one, but he's just telling these minions that they will serve him in the burning hells. So now we have lots of mercenaries moving across the bottom for blue. And is this enough for a turn-in? They only have 8, so not going to be nearly enough. Red does have 11, so they need to be careful because that will give them just enough turn-in sooner. Probably overextending right there. I'm not sure what that was about. Jumping in there alone was not a good move on Zeratul's part, so that ended up costing him his life. That may very well cost his team this game. He's being down to 1 player for the next 30 minutes. Blue knows they have the advantage, so they're just going to go straight for this bottom keep, finish it off, and maybe try and go for the core. So that may have been the game-losing mistake right there. I don't know what Red's going to be able to do. They are just being a man down, especially one who is one of their main damage dealers. We can pull up our damage right here. So there's the Lost Vikings coming out. You'll see that Zeratul is not their main damage dealer. That honor goes to Jaina, but still a significant chunk of the red team's damage is not available for this fight. Big old fight happening right now. We're going to close everything, and I think that's going to be about it. So no one has died just quite yet, but blue has marched straight in here to the core. We're going to bring the UI back. You can see what's happening. That brings them down to 43 or 39, 37 now. So that evens up this game in a big way. These mercenaries might actually kill it. Diablo dies, but it's not going to be back. And I believe these giants are going to finish the game. Jaina needs to turn around and fight these giants right now. I don't know what she's... not Jaina. She's just running around trying to get hero kills, but waiting so long on that, on those giants, may have cost them the game here. So Tack goes down right there, flies around. I love the ragdoll effects in this game. Just flies right into this bush. And there is Diablo deciding to pick up some more coins. So that did cost blue 3 players, but now it is 46% to 14%. So both of these cores extremely weak. Olaf goes down right there in the middle of this team. So there are only 2 Vikings in that longboat. You can see that empty spot in the back where Eric would normally go. And chasing this down is not something you need to be doing, Tuckermouth. Back it up, ETC. Oh, especially with the shot coming in. If they can get a wipe here, they actually probably should just go straight for the... Well, a turn-in might finish the game for them. It will be dang close on whether or not it will. So there's Zeratul in the back. Tyrande is going to have to deal with the Vikings here in just a second. There's Uther coming up to get them outside. I believe they stole one of those. Nope, they didn't steal any of them. And here comes ETC moving down, and here's that last 4 coins that Red is going to need to turn in. This is going to make this game so epically close. Oh my gosh. The Mule repairing the core there, up to 30% now. So Red might actually end up winning this because of that Mule. So there goes those shots fired off. Let's see how many it takes. 1, 2, 3.
Like your whole beat you
Hopefully
to
just 4 to finish that off. Looks like Vala goes down for the red team. Eric goes down for the blue team. This is absolutely crucial to everyone goes down. Oh, those were both blue team players that went down right there. I say Balog is going to go down as well, and possibly Olaf here. 0 forts to 0 forts, 26 to 26. I think that's going to be it. 12-10 right there. It'll all depend on whether these last 2 shots fit it off. And, oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I completely missed that. I am sorry, guys. I did not realize that blue just went straight for the core and actually ended up winning this running in. So, super, super tight game. I apologize for missing that at the end. But red just ran straight for this core. There was so much going on in the mid, but looks like Tyrande. We're going to back that up and actually look at that now. I believe, let's see. We're going to bring that up. Oh, well, not going to bring it up. Yep. Don't actually have that hotkey on my panel. So we will not bring that up, but I apologize for missing that one more time. So very, very close game right there. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did a 34-minute game moving into this. So we will see you guys later.